Welcome back. We are going in depth with analysis on the 2019 NFL Draft. Our Cardinals showing up and showing up big. We knew that Kyler Murray, I think a lot of us knew that would happen, right? But we got to talk about the defense, because defense can win football games. Mark May here, he knows he's a Super Bowl champ, also an ESPN analyst. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, my pleasure. Vance Joseph, the defensive coordinator, should be happy with the pick that he got in Byron Murphy. A local kid, length, played at Washington, 5'11", had 4 picks last year. But what he's really going to like, he's a tone setter. He's a very physical defensive back, and you didn't get a lot of that in this year's draft out of the defensive backs. That's why there were only a couple taken early in the first round. But if you look at the way that this kid plays, he's going to be the tone setter for this defense, and he's got to be happy with him, because you've got to have that guy. If you look at Greedy Williams, the guy that was supposed to be one of the top defensive backs at LSU, he wouldn't hit a fly if he could find one. This is a kid that he'll track people down, he'll make plays. He's the guy who's going to be your headhunter on that side of the ball, but he's also smart. He's not going to make stupid plays. He's not going to make bad penalties. He's going to be there, and he's going to be the leader of your defense, and that's what they need. And the Cardinals need young players and young leaders like this on the defensive side of the ball, because they've got some guys that are a little long in the tooth. They brought in Terrell Suggs, great leader, nothing against the old guy, but he's going to do a great job for this team. But these are the type of players that lay the foundation for the defensive side of the ball, and I think this kid's going to be a dynamic player for the Cardinals.
You think about our new coach, Cliff Kingsbury. He's young, right? They've talked about him being a real hot shot. There has to be some forethought in all of this. You've got people who are helping to create the culture there, players, and maintain the culture for the future of this team. That has to play a huge role in winning ball games.
Yeah, you've got leaders on this football team, and the biggest leader and the #1 leader on this team is Larry Fitzgerald. We all know that. And it's great that he's coming back for the Cardinals, because he's the guy that's going to set the foundation for the future of this franchise. And a lot of teams don't have a player like that, because when Larry speaks, there'll be everybody in that locker room that will listen to Larry, look him in the eye, and take exactly what he says right to the heart, because he's that type of player. Because all the young players in the NFL, they look up to him, they want to be like him. He's the guy that's like, that's the model, that's the future of the NFL. And for every player on this Cardinals staff, you got to make sure that you want to be like Larry. It's like, be like Mike, you want to be like Larry.
I can see the T-shirt slogan right now, be like Larry. A lot of hometown heart on this team as well.
Yeah, and I think that's good. I think it's goodwill. It's good for the community. It's good for the fans. They've got local players that they can cheer for, and a lot of the local players that played with these players and watched them in high school and stuff like that and college. I think it's great for the Cardinals to bring some of those players here. And it's not just bringing some of those players here. It's bringing good players here.
Yes.
You can't just bring players here just to bring them here because they're local. You bring in good talent. That's how you win football games.
That's how you sell tickets.
That's how you sell tickets.
It's got to be exciting.
Yep, you got to win.
Yes, absolutely, especially after last season, but we believe, okay? Glass half full. Thank you for your time. I know we're coming back. We're going to talk about one of the other picks for the Cardinals. You'll stick around, right?
You bet, Kaley.
Okay, Justin.
All right, thank you, Kaley. And the Cardinals have plenty of picks left. So stay with ABC 15 for complete coverage of the final rounds of the NFL Draft. Round 4 starts tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, right after ABC 15 mornings, and we'll be back with more